Starsky and Hutch theme is brilliant, and we've all loved it, danced to it. But what we don't get to hear so often is the music during the episodes, and there's some great music, really atmospheric stuff, like maybe during the drug busts. So if you're sitting in a car like that, watching the drug busts across the street, and you get this kind of music like. Like that, they'll be sitting there looking at each other like that. All snacks there, like salad, dip, coffee, donuts, and then it cuts to Huggy Bear walking down the street. Yeah, back to the stakeout. We've got a fondue set up there now, like that. Yeah, here in a minute, yeah. And then it cuts to two mafia hitmen sitting in a car around the corner. They're sitting in there, like, no snacks, just guns, they mean business, yeah. Back to the club. Like that phone goes, Huggy, it's for you. And he says, what? What's that? Yeah, Starsky and Hutch. They've been set up. He thinks, shit, I've got to warn them. So he goes running out of the club. Hold on. Momentarily presents a snooker program. Back to the stakeout. They're roasting a pig in there now. Huggy Bear comes running around the corner. Starsky, Hutch, get out of there, man! Get out of there! It's a setup! They think, all right, so they chuck the pig out the window. Take off. How about that, Ali? And he goes, no, there's no boxes down that one. Go down that one, yeah? So they hit the boxes. Hey! Down the dustbins, hit them. Go on, hit them, yeah! They go around the corner, the hitmen are waiting for them. They riddle the car with bullets. Starsky's hit, Hutch leans over. To be continued.
You have got permission to film me,
143.
Hold on a sec. Put the answer phone on.
Hello, BBC 143. I'm afraid I'm unable to take your call at the moment, but if you'd like to leave a
the only
message,
reason I ask
please
is that we
speak
have had a lot of
slowly and
burglaries
clearly
with people
after the beep.
pretending to be
Thank you
film
for
crews and
calling.
actually stealing
Bye.
Japanese bonsai trees.
Yeah, it's a pity you couldn't make it down to that club the other night.
What, Shaggers?
Yeah, that is cracking. I mean, the crumpet there is first rate. I mean, excellent, absolutely excellent.
Yeah, I'd heard the crumpet was pretty top drawer stuff.
It's excellent, it's absolutely excellent, yeah.
Yeah, because you what, a gold member there, are you?
What, Shaggers? Platinum.
Oh,
yeah.
platinum?
Yeah.
Because I just got my membership through for Screwers.
Really? Platinum?
No, diamond with strontium edging.
Oh, that's excellent, absolutely excellent, yeah.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get some petrol out of pump number 4.
Yup.
Well, it doesn't seem to work. Can you... Hold on. Don't I know you two from somewhere?
Don't believe I've had the pleasure, no. Have you had the pleasure, Simon?
Don't believe I've had the pleasure of having the pleasure, Nick, no.
Didn't you used to be estate agents? You did. You were estate agents at, where was it? Wilson and Routledge.
Well, yeah, we did at one point dabble in the property game, yeah.
Yeah, it is a game, isn't it?
Oh, it's a game, yeah. I mean, stakes are high, not everyone can take it, but it's a game nonetheless, yeah.
And now you're running a petrol station.
Now we're in the petrol game,
Yeah, and it is a game, yeah.
Well, do you mind moving into the switching on pump number 4 game? Because I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Yes, do you mind me asking you, first of all, how much you're thinking of spending?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, my colleague is trying to focus in on your idea of a sort of spending bracket.
Look, I just want some petrol out of pump number 4.
Yeah, that'll be the Super Plus.
Yes.
Right. Simon. Nick. Details on the Super Plus. Ladies in a bit of a hurry.
Right you be.
My colleague won't keep you waiting.
Details.
Super Plus, here we are. Oh, yes. Yeah, here we go. Super Plus, a fine, well-presented petrol, conveniently situated in a pump, in an increasingly sought-after octane range, ideal for the professional person.
Yes, and can I have some, please?
Simon, have we got the keys to pump number 4?
Oh, I'm not so sure about that. There's been a lot of interest in Super Plus.
Oh, great deal of interest. Yeah, we've had several motorists in here this afternoon, as a matter of fact, offering cash deals.
Well, look, I'm offering a cash deal. I want £10 worth of petrol.
Yowza, looks like the lady means business.
Surely doesn't then some.
So, £10 worth of Super Plus would be what, Simon?
I'm on the case. That'll get you 2 pints.
2 pints.
Yeah, that's what, £40 a gallon, is it, Simon?
Right as you ever been, Nick.
£40 for a gallon of petrol.
For a gallon of Super Plus.
That is a top draw petrol.
Oh, that's excellent, excellent.
But
I tell you what, Nick, do you mind?
Carry on ahead.
Lady's obviously keen.
I read the lady is keen myself, Simon.
What's to stop me from ringing the owners and asking if they'd be prepared to take an offer?
Very unlikely,
I'm
Simon.
not saying it'll work. I'm saying I'll give it my best shot.
Oh, okay then. Okay. Right, so, what does yourself do in the evenings, I'm wondering?
Oh, good question there from a colleague. Does yourself ever get down to Shaggers in the King's Parade?
Or Screwers in Hawley Street? No, that's a shame. No, they're cracking clubs. I mean, excellent, absolutely excellent.
Yeah, hello, Mrs. Mobile. Yeah, Simon Flaccid here. Listen, got a lady in, seems to be interested in the Super Plus. Wonder whether you'd be prepared, perhaps, to be flexible on the price. All right, she's just gone to check with Mr. Mobile.
Presumably you're hoping for a more attractive price?
I was going to go for a more sensible price.
Oh, good move. Yeah, go for a sensible price first, then an attractive price later. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if it was cheaper.
Cheaper? Well, it's been a long time since I heard that one. What's cheaper in your money, Simon?
Beautifully priced.
Beautifully priced. Yeah, well, let's see what old Simon can do.
Hello, yeah, Mrs. Mobile. Right, yeah. Oh, I see, can do, yeah. Mrs. Mobile is anxious to dispose of the property, and she's prepared to let it go for $1.95 a gallon immediate sale.
Fine.
Oh, lady says that's fine. All right, we'll be back to you, Mrs. Mobile.
Right, can we get on with it?
Yeah, let's fast track this one. What about an arrangement to view...
Why don't we say Friday at 11?
No, actually, Friday 11's no good for me.
Is it not?
No, I'm showing some first-time drivers around pump number 6.
Well, it's going to have to be the arse end of next week, then.
The arse end's clean for me.
Is it?
Because of the property slump, 25,000 estate agents who were safely confined in offices have been forced out into the community. It's a dreadful situation, but you can do something to help. £50 will get us an assault rifle or handgun. Even 50 pence will buy enough ammunition to deal with a team like Nick and Simon here. So please, give generously. In the meantime, I'm going to have to decide which of these two to shoot first. Goodbye.
Marsden. You lot know Marsden? Yeah. Nice place, isn't it? It is, man. It's the only place where you can park your car and leave a Rottweiler inside of it and come back and find a Rottweiler on bricks. Terrible, man. Straight. And I'd kill anything, me. I should tell you that's true, man. I'd kill anything. You know Fred West? Got nothing on me, man. You want to dig up my backyard, right? I've got action men back there. I've got Tonka toys. What is it they say? Puppies for life, not just for Christmas, yeah? Dig up my backyard. In fact, let's get Sinbad to do it. You don't know Sinbad will do it. We've got any Brookside fans in here? Yeah. All right, then I'll talk slower then for the Brookside fans. Because I love Brookside, because Brookside, they got Mick, innit? Mick's got his own Pizza Hut in the middle of nowhere, you know what I mean? Yeah. Don't like EastEnders so much, they got Alan. I lost my job. He's always losing his job, innit, Alan? And they got some serious storylines in it, innit? Ian Beale, the only guy who hasn't shagged Cindy yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's a portrayal that I don't like. The portrayal of Alan and Mick in Brookside, you know, like they're sponges, like they can't really, you know, do anything for themselves, you know. Because me, myself, I'm tight. You know, listen to this. I'm tight, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, I met this brother, right, he was standing outside this dilapidated building, beggar, right, and he had his hand out like this going, change. Change. I said, why don't you just accept things the way they are, eh? He said, cause I'm starving, I'm starving, and I haven't eaten for days. For days. I said, well, force yourself, go on. I'm not an orange, go on, shovel it down there, go on. I mean, why should I give him the hard-earned cash money that my mother gave to me, you know what I mean? Well, she worked damn hard for that cash money, innit? So that I can buy my face. Because I don't like them guys who come up to you and say, excuse me, mate, you got an extra fag? Have you got an extra fag, mate? Because I always tell them no, there's only 20 in the pack. There's no extra fag.
Excuse me, Hill. I wonder if I might be so bold as to ask your good self for an autograph.
Certainly.
Thanks very much, Hill. If you could sign to Frank Doberman with respect.
Yeah, so have you got a pen?
Oh, I'm sorry, foolish of me. Congratulations on your success this season.
Thank you.
Yeah, sterling performance by yourself and your Williams Renault car.
Yeah, thank you.
I myself, in fact, drive a Renault 19 1.4 TLS injection. You'd be most welcome to come round our gaff and give it a spin any time you like.
Thanks.
As long as you didn't drive it like one of your Formula One machines round our way.
You wouldn't be too happy about that.
No, I would not. We live in a residential area, and in such an area you'll abide by the highway code.
I see.
You better bloody see. If I lent you my Renault 19...
Look, have you got that pen?
Quiet, Hill, don't interrupt. If you started accelerating to speeds of up to 140 miles an hour in sunny Glade Close with little kiddies playing on their bikes, if you took the corner out of Honeysuckle Drive at over 80 miles an hour, I should say, oi, Hill, no! It's not a chicane at Silverstone. This is Merrifield Drive leading into the Gables. Apply the brakes now. Get out of my car. You're a menace to yourself, other road users and pedestrians.
Look, mate, I've got to go.
Hill, come back! How dare you go when I'm administering a reprimand? That Mansell, he understands the essentials of residential driving, but you're a piece of scum! These bloody celebrities. Who do they think they are?
I'm not certain, but I think there's something wrong with my hearing. Theatrical moment. I'm a bit emotionally upset, actually. My girlfriend came round to my flat the other night. She said, I'm afraid I can't see you anymore. I said, I'm behind the sofa. Well, I was. I jumped out, frightened the life out of her. It was funny. She dropped the baby and everything. It's all right, though. We got another one. I've had some gambling problems as well. I rang up Gamblers Anonymous. I said, is that Gamblers Anonymous? The boy said, I'm not telling you. I said, how do I know if I've rung the right number or not then? He said, that's a chance you take. I went in a massage parlour. It cost me 25 quid. She said, do you want any extras? I said, yeah, all right then. About 36 out-of-work actors came in, just stood around.
Right, just on before I go for today's Tease-tastic quiz quest.
I love quizzes, don't you, mate? They're great in a question and answer type way.
They certainly are, mate. See if you can't get your great brain round this. Which famous male Hollywood cowboy star with the initials JW was originally called Marion Morrison?
Yonks, that's a difficult one, Smash. Give us a clue, for fab's sake.
The hell I will.
Go on, you usually do.
The hell I do.
Right, well, if that's your attitude, stuff it.
Tonight, I had a bit of a laugh the other day. I was talking with a friend of mine, and as we were talking, he stood in some dog shit. Silly kind of a laugh. I just put his foot in, and so of course I went, ah. And he went, what? What are you laughing at? And I said, you put your foot in some dog shit. And he said, yeah, but it's your flat. And like the best Irish poems, they don't rhyme. This first poem is called The Profit Margin in Cinema Popcorn Sales. The profit margin in cinema popcorn sales. Huge. There. Just another one. This is slightly longer. It's called I Hate. Listen to this. I hate it when you think somebody's name is Brian 20 minutes after they told you it was David. Or Tina. I hate it when somebody asks if they can borrow your towel and you say no and they say, come on, I promise I won't dry my bottom with it. I hate when you're snuggled up in bed and the electric blanket's on and you're lovely and cozy under the quilt and suddenly you wake up on the floor of a pub toilet. I had two nicknames in school. Chicken and Pedantic were my nicknames. For example, I'd be in the playground and somebody come up to me and say, hey you! And I go, what? And they go, you're a chicken. And I say, why? And they say, 'cause you're yellow. And I'd say, you're thinking of a budgie, mister.
Besides, if you're trying to imply in any way that I'm a scaredy cat, you picked the wrong bird, because it's a well-known fact that chickens are the toughest, most resilient animals on the planet. If you're having a fight with a chicken, let's say it's a big one, that's handy. You're having a fight with a chicken, you knock off his head with one big punch, he'll keep coming after you. He doesn't know where you are, but he'll keep coming after you. They're so tough and resilient that if you stab a chicken, you pluck him, you wrap him in cellophane and put him on a supermarket shelf. They still have to tie his legs up with elastic bands so he doesn't... But I was happy in being alone like that. I was also happy when I got a new pair of white runners. Do you remember when you were about 9, you got new white runners and suddenly you were faster than everyone else? So fast in your new white runners, you stood like this. Yes, I may be here at the moment, but I'm going to be over there really soon. What I'd like to do is just finish up with a couple of impressions. First one you have to try and guess. Okay, it goes like this. Any ideas? No? That's the guy pretending he knew the answer after he made a mess of it earlier on Mastermind. No. Well, as I leave, I'd like to do an impression of Columbo leaving. Just one more thing. Actually, it is true, just one more thing. If you are going home tonight, you're probably going to get a taxi and you're probably going to be drunk and it's probably going to be raining and you'll be waiting hours and hours for a taxi and eventually the taxi will, you see the light in the distance, you go, yes, I'm nearly home, and you put your hand up and the taxi will go past and there's 4 people in it going, and the light goes on. So what I'd like you to do for revenge tomorrow, just go out into the middle of London and just see a taxi come and put your hand up like this and the taxi come along and just stop and you just stay there. And then he'll have to climb over that weird thing and he'll have to come over to the window and roll down the window and he'll just say, listen, do you want the taxi or not? And then you say, oh, sorry, I forgot I left it up. That's all for me. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
By the time I got to Polytechnic, I was so desperate to attract a female member of the opposite sex that I'd even resorted to stuffing a pair of socks down my underpants. Pathetic. And it didn't work. My mate Roy said I should put them down the front, so I might try that.
This copper said to me, where are you from? I said, Lancashire. He said, have you lived there all your life? I said, I don't know yet. So do I say, a bit of a comedian, are we, sir? I said, you're not going to believe this. It's a really long, hard day at work, and I walked into the flat, I thought, that's weird. I haven't got a job. So I straight out to the boss's office and said, hey, I'm not coming around here 8 hours a day, 5 days a week when I don't even work for you. And he said, if you feel like that, you're sacked. I said, you can't sack me, pal, I don't work for you. And he said, oh yeah, good point, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. I said, you're damn right you will, pal.
Of course, you see, I look at life like this.
Why is that, problems?
Yeah. Had a heavy bust-up this morning with my lady.
WPC.
Don't know, never could remember her name. It's got a 4 in it. It's got a 4 because I remember it's a round one like that.
Has it got a tail?
Yeah.
It's a Q?
Yeah?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Been going out in years.
How long?
In years. I reckon if I'd played my cards right, I could have,
Hit her in the groin?
No, the other one.
Slept with her?
Yeah. I reckon I could have slept with her, if it wasn't for something I said. But we had a row and, I said something about the Pope.
It's a bit stupid, you know, she's Catholic.
Yeah, I know she's Catholic. I didn't know the Pope was.
It's a laugh, though, isn't it? That noise you make in the back of your throat when you hear a joke.
Yeah, that's a laugh.
And it's very strange at school because I used to get picked on quite a bit. I'd be walking down the corridor, people would go, "Oi, specky fool ass!" And I'd go, no. 2 eyes. 2 convex lenses. Think on, pal.
What'd you get up to last night then, Gar? Oh, sound. I nicked a brand new Range Rover and I used it to go ram raiding. I bust into a second-hand car showroom and I got away with a Jackson. Sound! That's great. Do you fancy driving pointlessly round town for a few hours for no reason at all? Nah. There'd be no point in driving pointlessly round town without our bat being here. No, it's just not the same without Bat here, is it? No. Turn the telly on then, will you? No. There's no point turning the telly on without our Barry being here. No. I really miss him. It's not the same missing Bat without Bat here, is it? All one could ever say, all right, calm down, like our Barry when he was not here. You know, if he was to walk in right now, I'd give him a big hug and tell him how much I love him.
Hi, fellas. Where the bloody hell have you been, you bastard?
London, like? Did you hear that, Gaff?
Yeah, I did hear that. Did you hear that, sir?
Yeah, I did hear that, Gaff. That London. Ew. So the pool's not good enough for you anymore, is that it?
I suppose you've got a friggin' degree now, have you, right?
I suppose you got a friggin' job.
And now he's got the cheek to come crawling back to us with his poncy, sudden ways.
Did you go down to that London to look at some art gallery?
I went for the day for the football.
Ooh, the football. I remember when you used to go to the footy like everyone else.
Yeah, Moby's more of a genuine scouter than you. You calling me soft? Come ahead then, I'll show you this friggin' soft. I'll show you this friggin'. Hey, come ahead.
Fighting like a friggin' southerner with his little fingers in the air.
Would you care for a fight, Karen?
Why, I didn't say very much, would you?
I believe you've hurt me, old chap.
Oh, I'm sorry, old boy. Pax?
Oh, sod yous, I'm going for a friggin' cup of tea.
What did he say, sir? I don't know, Gaff. I can't understand a word he said since he's been down to London, but it sounded to me like, how now, brown cow?
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. I'll friggin' rain on your bleeding plane in a minute if you don't shut it. I went down for the football, I stayed the night, and I came back.
Oh, did you stay with your posh friends in Hampstead, did you? Drinking pink champagne out of a bottle with lime in it?
They do, though, don't they, though?
Do they?
They do. I stayed in a shop doorway, actually.
You hadn't
Smart them and Mason, man. It was enough me, actually. Yeah. I was unconscious after the fight. I hit this bloke with a sherry bottle. Yeah.
A sherry bottle? It's no good hitting someone with a beer bottle anymore. It's got to be a sherry bottle.
Come on, fellas, look, it's me, Barry. I'm one of yous.
You're not one of us. You're no brother of ours. You're Lord Snooty of Oxfordshire in London.
Well, I bet you stand up in the back to fart now as well, don't you, mate? I'm staying in this house with yous. I'm going to sleep in the kennel.
He's got a second home in the country now, hasn't he?
Bells are ringing, carol singers, singing.
Hey, we were forgetting.